Kieran, obviously you've been running around a couple of times this week. Can you just tell us about, your progress back from injury and where your state is?
Yeah, so first time out on the track with the lads this week, so it's been nice. It's a long road back, I guess, from back surgery, and it's quite isolating at times as well. Spending a bit of time in the gym, but yeah, awesome to be back out on the field and touch the ball a little bit and do my bit. So,
I guess has there been any change in terms of when you'll be back? You were expected to miss the June Test series. Are you going to be back sooner than expected, or what's the status quo there?
Yeah, there's no time frame, I guess, on it. Hopefully in July sometime, but it could be early, could be late. So from my point of view, it's just about ticking kind of milestones off, and this is one. It's been a long time since I've been on the field. I'm actually running around properly, so it's still got a lot to do. It's just a progress that you've got to be patient with.
Has it been a smooth rehab that's run to time?
Yeah, it has. Yeah, it has been. It's it was a 6-month injury really for post surgery. I think I'm coming up about 5 months now. So, look, it's going good. It's never going to be smooth, but you just got to be patient with things like nerves and mucking around with your spinal cord. You can't rush things. So that's what experts have told me. So everything's been going great, and it's always nice to tick off to the next phase, which has been good this week.
Has it stopped you doing any sort of day-to-day activities around the house?
Try to get out of all my chores. I did initially. You can't, for the first month or so, but after that, mate, it was all good actually. So, I guess if I wasn't a rugby player, I'd probably feel I was 100%. Maybe a month or so ago, I guess if you're trying to run around and get hit and smash people, then it's a little bit different.
Would club rugby be the first sort of port of call if you were to sort of progress back into the Crusaders side? Yeah,
potentially. We'll just look whatever games available, I think. So post-June, we'll just have to wait and see what's available.
Number 8, would Jordan Taufua be a name you might sort of see in the All Blacks squad that's named on Sunday? I mean, how do you think he's been going, I guess, this season?
Oh, he's been great. He's been great for us over the last few seasons. He's a slightly different player to traditional number 8 or 6. He's a great ball carrier and hits really hard. So, he's been chipping away. He gets a chance. I'm sure he'll do really well.
Is there a soreness, Kieran? Just still so long after the surgery. What's it like on a day-to-day basis and after these training sessions?
Yeah, look, it's no pain or soreness or anything. It's it's just probably for me. I've been certainly pretty tired after getting back out, and you work hard. So I haven't just been lying around. I've been working pretty much full time on it. Since February. So. The strength's there, and so when you're doing that, you do get a bit tired and things, but that's why you got to push it forward.
All about the support muscles.
That's right, mate. Working hard down on the reform at Pilates and in the pool, different things, mate. Lots of things to just try and get the body in the best shape it can be.
Is there a timetable for return to contact and out at the training sessions and things?
I'm not too sure there really. I've started a little bit of introduction into some wrestling and I'm lifting and jumping in line out this week, so felt good, but probably contact a few weeks away.
So Rito, was it just pressure on the nerve down your leg? Was it the major discomfort, or how does that actually explain?
So the operation I had was discectomy, so the disc bulges onto your spinal cord, so had that scraped away. So obviously the nerves had been damaged and nerves went down to my leg and had the pain. So alleviated all that, but then it just takes time for it to heal, and nerves take generally, they say, 6 to 12 months. So just got to be patient with it.
Have you ever sort of felt like, crikey, with the World Cup next year, perhaps just wiping the program clean?
I haven't. Probably the best thing about it is that medicos have told me that it's an injury you can't rush, and there's never going to be a specific date to come back to. So for my mindset, that's been good. So I've just been working on getting my body as right as I can be. And as I said, when I come back, I'll be back. I'm not going to rush it, as you said. I can't do that to my body. There's obviously bigger things, and just trying to rush back for this year. So.
At training, are you able to run sort of half pace or what sort of full noise, or just to get to know?
Today, it's the first time kind of actually running out with the lads, so I can run full pace with them without the contact, and then get pulled pretty quickly from the physio, so can only do so much. So just trying to build it up slowly. So do the start of training and generally get pulled off and go in and do my work in the gym.
Just imagine getting back out in the field with your boots on must be a mental relief. Would that be a way of describing it? Just like I'm out here and it seems like progress has really been made.
Yeah, it does. I think it's when you're just slogging away by yourself, it is pretty tough. And so yeah, I think just to have a ball in the hands and run around with the lads is always a positive, and certainly given me a big lift this week.
Will you play any kind of role in the All Blacks test in June? Off the field, obviously. But
Yeah, I'll be off the field like I have been already. I guess it's been the opportunity to keep the discussions going with Steve and the leaders and all them. So I'll definitely be a part of it in some way. Certainly have to keep my ear close to the ground there.
if you have a blind side like Liam Squire and an open side like Sam Cane, what set of skills do you need from your number 8 to complement them?
Oh mate, I think you'll pick the guy and who's best to fill it. We've got some pretty talented loosies around the country. We obviously need to be able to compete in the line-out, but also link with our backs and run hard. So, most of the loosies around the country are pretty good at that.
Do you like the idea of Sam Whitelock being stand-in All Black skipper?
Sam Whitelock, well, he's doing a great job here. He's part of our leadership group. He's certainly right in the reckoning, I'm guessing.
Is there an obvious choice for the next number 8? Obviously, what do you sort of make of the depth in sort of that position? Because Adi Savia's played it before. You've got guys like Squire and Tafur, Luke Whitelock. What are your sort of thoughts on sort of the backup to yourself?
Yeah, well, I think it's it is a fairly crucial position. I think we've probably struggled a bit over the last maybe 6-8 years probably to find a backup. So these guys are talented players, and I think hopefully having an opportunity to maybe embed someone in that position or give a few guys a crack will be beneficial for us as a team. And they've all got slightly different skill sets, but you've got to utilise those at the test level and be prepared to bring what you have and step up when you get the opportunity. And
just in terms of your injury layoff period, is this the longest sort of time you've had to be, I guess, on the sidelines for, so to speak?
Yeah, it is. It's a funny one at this time of my career. It's maybe a blessing in some ways. Spend a bit more time with the family, but also, body's feeling pretty good aside from the obvious. And once I'm back on the field, I'm sure it will really keep me really refreshed. Hopefully, heading into this year and next year.